The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Live from the campus of University School of Jackson. Tonight, it's middle school basketball as the USJ Bruins host Trinity Christian Academy's Lions, and it doesn't matter what level or what age bracket it is, the rivalry is always spirited and intense when these two, I should say, I would be remiss if I didn't say just simply opponents get together. Steve Beverly with you tonight again, and it's delightful to have you with us here on what is another one of our fabulous opportunities to bring you basketball at any level right here from USJ, and I'm looking forward to this here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network as well as Worthy Road Studios. And, of course, there are many of you watching this on the Facebook page of USJ tonight. So be sure and go to the refrigerator, get you something. If you're going to have supper during this, if you can't make it out here tonight, enjoy it while we bring you the game tonight. And you're going to be seeing a lot of future Bruins and future Lions in this game tonight. And for USJ, you've got 3 8th graders on the middle school roster, and that's Cooper McGee and Ella Sally and Darby Bush. And you are loaded full of 7th and 6th graders on this unit. And then for Trinity, you're going to see the Cleek girls, Mary Grace and Hannah. They'll be giving you a lot. Ellie Nethery, Farrah Carson, Rachel Ross, and Ava Engel. They're among the people who will be getting a lot of playing time tonight. And it is going to be a good one. We're going to have a doubleheader. We'll have the boys immediately after this one. So we hope all of you will just enjoy it for the next 2.5 to 3 hours. We're going to certainly enjoy it likewise with you. So we are going to take a break in just a moment, but I will mention to you that we will have a game coming up next week with the varsity once again, and so everybody be sure to put that on your calendar. We hope, as we do in almost every instance, that you can make it out here in person. But if you can't, it is going to be an afternoon contest, and that is going to be against Carroll Academy's girls and boys. That will be Wednesday, and we'll give you the time on that. That's 2 o'clock. Once again, it is a 2 o'clock start date for the varsity against Carroll Academy next Wednesday right here live from University School of Jackson. So we'll have it for you right here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network if you cannot be here in person. But I always want to remind you when we have a change of time, it's unusual to play a day game during the week. So the games will be approximately 2 and 3:30 next week on Wednesday afternoon right here from USJ, and I'll look forward to having you with us. Better yet, I'd love to see you here in person rooting the Bruins on. Now we will take that break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll have the first half of the doubleheader as the Lady Bruins take on the Lady Lions right here as middle school basketball is live on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network. Stay with us, everybody.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson. or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on? We can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Hi, this is Kurt King with King Tire Company. Did you know that you're supposed to rotate your tires every 5,000 miles? Did you know that we do that free at King Tire Company? Come see us today at any 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt, and let my family take care of yours.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
And it's time now for the starting lineups for USJ and for Trinity to be introduced. That's Ellie Nethery for the Lions in purple, Mary Grace Cleek, and Lainey Williams, who's wearing number 15 tonight. Juanita Duffy, number 20. And finally, number 35, the young lady who's got quite a bit of height on her, and that's Ava Engel. And now it's time for the Lady Bruins to march onto the court. Ella Salee, one of the 8th graders. Cooper McGee, another of the 8th graders. Ella Davis, one of the 7th graders. You can see that musical introduction of these players. I love it. Mary Margaret Kreider. And her mom is out here tonight watching. And finally, Neely Ferguson, 7th grader. And that sets the stage, and we are about set to go. You'll expect to see strong pressure defensively from these Lady Bruins, as they are going to be the varsity team of the future, and they will be relentless in their pressure. And then for Trinity, they'll be trying very, very hard to work the ball on the inside and trying to get it in as much as possible to Lainey Williams, who will be jumping it. And the official is right in front of me, but jumping it with Ella Salee and the Lions. Now, you'll watch a lot of rotation in their offense. They'll start behind the perimeter, and then they'll try to get it open on the inside. 3-point opportunity is not there, and it goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Trinity. Lainey Williams tried to hit one of those from outside, did not go. They are not hesitant at all to try to go long distance, and neither are the Lady Bruins, coached by Joel and Ashley Ayers. And trying another three, and the iron was unkind for Mary Grace Cleek. So the Lady Bruins with their first offensive opportunity. And watch their movement. They'd love to get it on the inside to Ella Sallee, but they are screening for a three, and that one just didn't go there. But Ella comes up with a rebound, and it appears to be a foul. And it is not going to be a shooting foul, so it will be USJ's ball underneath. Just barely getting started in this one. And trying to take it right down the lane. Lost her momentum, and Neely turns it over. And the jumper just inside the arc is not there, and the follow does not go, and the rebound coming off to Ella Davis. And underneath the basket goes. And that's your first one of the game. And a foul attempting to get the steal, and that is going to be charged. Let's see, that one's going to be charged to Cooper McGee. And you expect usually in middle school games a rather low-scoring affair. Nice job of going to the floor, and this is going to be hard for her to get away from a held ball situation, but it's going to be to the Bruins for the alternate possession, and Ella has already come up with 3 rebounds in the game. They're playing a sort of a half-court trap defense, not really straining USJ. And that's going to be one extra step for Neely Ferguson, so that's turnover number 2 for the Lady Bruins. Joel Ayers will be up off that bench just about the entire game. He paces those sidelines. And the 3. And again, they are not successful from outside, and Ella Sallee with the rebound, and she needs help and finally gets it. And underneath, yes, sir. Nice dish off underneath to Mary Margaret Kreider. And Trinity coughs it up once again. That's their first turnover. So Lady Bruins out to try to make it a 6-0 game very early. And stop and pop does not go. And the follow doesn't, but trying to go through everybody and curling it too high, but the foul. Ella Sallee will go to the line. So Ella seeking her first 2 of the game. Iron unkind on that one. And checking in for Trinity will be Abby Potter. She's one of the younger ones, but she is lightning fast. And Ella, again, just off the back of the iron, but they scramble for that, and it's going to be jump ball, but the alternate possession will go back into the direction of Trinity. So Lainey Williams to toss it in. Ava Engel is the one that she loves to go from the outside, but if she can get open on the inside, she'll be right there. And again, they're working outside the perimeter mostly, and that one's going to be a foul. Charge to Cooper McGee. That's her second. So it's a 2-shot foul opportunity for Mary Grace Cleek. And has the perfect form on that to finally get Trinity onto the board with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And she delivers both of them. So Trinity with 3 people back up front to bring it back down. very quickly down the floor in a matter of about 5 seconds. And Joel Ayers signaling his offensive play. And I think he wanted more rotation than what he's seeing. That's tipped away by Engel. Remember, no shot clock in middle or high school, so they can hold on to this as long as they want to until they can get an open shot. And boy, playing wide open over in the corner. They bring it back out front, and that's too high. Tried to get it inside to Ella Sallee, and that was just too far out of her range. And there you go. This is the typical full court pressure applied by Joel Ayers, and you'll see this constantly. And that's one way you break that press, is to try to bring it down the middle. 3-point opportunity is again not there, and they scramble. They're going to go to the floor for a scrum once again. The jump ball will give it back to the Lady Bruins. From the floor so far, Trinity is 0 for 7. They've missed all 4 of their 3-point opportunities. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter of play from USJ Gymnasium. And you can see so many things that are typical Joel Ayers offensive strategy, because it resembles so much what we see with the varsity Lady Bruins. Good to see my friends Andy and Paige Farmer out for tonight's game. Paige, a former student of mine at Union University. And we're under 2 minutes in the first quarter. And they go inside once again. Turnaround is blocked. Ella looked like she had the range, but it was blocked and picked up on the rebound by Engel. That is so hard to gain control after a block, and she didn't have enough of the range, and Ella gets the rebound. And quick offensive tempo. That one's blocked once again. That's the second block of the night. And traveling down at the opposite end. That's the second turnover for Trinity. USJ has committed 3, but nobody has picked up any points off the other's mistakes so far. They got to hurry to get it across in the 10-second time frame, and did. Took about 9 seconds. High 3-point, and a bank shot going through for the 3-pointer. How about that? I can guarantee you Cooper didn't practice it that way. And a turnover once again, and Trinity with an opportunity and tossing it away, so the Lady Bruins with a chance to extend this lead, and wide open underneath, and traveling is called. They say that Ella took an additional step, and I can tell you the fans are not happy about that one at all. They saw that she got rid of the ball before she took the step, but the official says, no, you're not going to win the argument with him. So we're under 40 seconds. Engel is hemmed up with nobody open, finally going for a high arcing 3 that is not there for Abby Potter. But they pick up the offensive rebound, and underneath it goes. And traveling called again on the Lady Bruins. So suddenly a chance to tie here in the final 17 seconds for the Lady Lions. And that one is blocked, but they're going to say it is a foul. It's going to send Ellie Nethery to the free throw line. Foul is charged to Ella Davis. So Nethery will go to the line for a couple of opportunities. And she gets that left-handed push to go through. And off to the left. And the rebound to Salih, who has 4 boards so far tonight. They got to hurry, and they get it. The big 3. And that is the end of the first quarter. So that 3 at the end makes it a 10-6 lead for the Lady Bruins. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the second quarter.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Well, it was a low-scoring first quarter, but the action picked up in the final minute and 15 seconds as the teams traded three-point play from the free throw line as well as the field for Trinity, and then a big 3 at the end for USJ as the Lady Bruins have taken the lead 10-6. And so far, I'm going to do a quick calculation here. Lady Bruins 4 out of 14 from the floor for 28%. Trinity has only managed to string in 1 basket from the floor, and that is out of 11 opportunities, so they are running at 9%. Lady Bruins still with that intense defensive pressure, and you'll see them double teaming the ball as many times as they can, and the curl hook is there for Mary Grace Cleek to close it down to within a basket. Thought about going left, but instead going for the 3. And just caroming out, the rebound comes off to Nethery. And again, they've kept them from getting on the inside for much of this game. And trying to set a screen over in the corner was Mary Grace Cleek. Down to the 5-minute mark. And there's a jumper inside the arc. And Trinity with the offensive board. Going for the 3, and that one is going to just barely be saved, but Bruins pick it up. And underneath, the layup will not fall. And the rebound coming off to Engel. Oh, that was right there. We thought Ella had it. And going again with that one-hander, a little floater for a bank shot, and drawing the foul is Engel. That's where she is double tough, is she has the opportunity so many instances to nail that down and move forward. And she can sense when the defenders are crashing in on her. And she closes the lead down to 1. And gets them both. So we're all even at 10 with 4.5 to go in the first half. Tell you what, Reese Reynolds, she was open and looked like she wanted to fire up a 3, but chose better of it. And they're going to say once again, they're getting Ella Davis on just some quick steps like that, and they're calling it very, very closely. They said she took an additional step before she dished it off. At halftime, we'll bring you the statistics for both teams and bring you up to date on the scoring. The jumper is off the mark, and the rebound comes off to Salih once again. She is going to have a pile of boards tonight. There's no question about it. And they worked the corner. Ella thought about the 3, but didn't go for it. This time, long push, and that goes underneath in the foul. Picking up what was really a scramble underneath, and Reese Reynolds came down with the offensive board. and drew the foul. So Reese going for 2. And substitutions coming in for both teams. It was 10-6 at the end of the first quarter, and now we're all even at 10. And Iron was unkind in trying to scramble down and getting it. And it goes out of bounds, and Trinity will play it once again. Trinity has the edge on the board so far right now, 10-5. So they're getting a number of opportunities, and there goes another one for Reese Reynolds. Just will not drop. Big 3, yes! Big pickup once again for Cooper McGee. Her second 3 of the night. A little bit of a head fake for Hatley Vinson, who's in, and they lose it. 5th turnover now for TCA. Going for that 3 again, and she is red hot. Cooper McGee once again. And that's how you really begin to fire it up, to pick it up off the turnover. And that's a flat-footed jumper that doesn't go. And picking up that one is Reese Reynolds, but she was not looking when she fired up that shot. And here come the Lady Bruins. And blocked underneath. Nicely done by Ava Engel. And we got timeout called. 16-10. Lady Bruins on top by 6. Back with more after this.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating, 668-3339, for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Well, Lady Bruins with 2 big 3-pointers in this period, back-to-back by Cooper McGee, and she is the game leader with 11. She's picked up 3 3-pointers tonight. 11 of the Bruins' 16 points. And they're going to work it around the perimeter once again. Reese thought about the 3, and that one was blocked. That's the 3rd block of the night for Ava Engel. But Lady Bruins will play it. She timed her jump absolutely perfectly. Knocked away by Mary Grace Cleek. And now they get it in. Going for the bomb again, and that one was just off the mark, and Reese is going to let it go, and it's back again. Lady Bruins ball. They'll have a 4th opportunity at it. Tell you what, when you get hot, you just keep feeding the same one, and Cooper has just been lights out, and she just barely missed that last one. Nice screen being set by Ella Saleh. And the screen for Reese Reynolds. And the 3s are falling like rain tonight for USJ. They're up 19-10, and they are putting the pressure on with that all-court trap. And that one's short. And the rebound, the foul, is going to be charged to Hannah Cleek. So Lady Bruins will play it underneath. They're dominating the boards, and they are definitely dominating the 3s. 4, 5 3s in the game now. And now taking their time, slowing tempo with less than 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. And again, around the perimeter. And big 3, in and out. And that's going to be a foul charge to Mary Grace Cleek. Nice opportunity on the rebound. And got the bank shot on that one. Now, I'm going to tell you, going straight on, that is exceptionally hard to do. And Neely managed to connect. In and out on the second one. And once again, Trinity being forced to keep it outside, and they have to rely so much on Engel. And that was a case of not being able to connect where one was going left and the pass went right. So turnover number 6 for the Lady Lions. And you get the sense that Trinity is now really struggling with this defense that Joel Ayers employs, and the Lady Bruins are beginning to feel their confidence, and particularly with that outside shooting. They picked them up very quickly to try to stop a quick three as we get close to the 1 minute mark. That left-handed push is not there, but Neely Ferguson on the rebound. So she'll return to the free throw line. Almost got that bank once again that she attempted the last time. 4-possession lead for the Lady Bruins. And couldn't get the bank that time. A rebound coming off to Ellie Nethery. They've been held to 6 rebounds in the game. Engel thought about pulling up and trying a jumper, and that one was just snatched right away by Ella Davis. Quick hands that Ella has, and she navigated it, and they say she took a step. So the traveling violation, that's the 8th turnover for the Lady Bruins. I know that's one category that Joel Ayers wants to see decline. But they're going to go to halftime with at least a 3-possession lead. Right now it's 4. And we're under a half minute. That looked like a good angle, and driving in on the offensive board, Hadley Haltom, and she will go to the line for 2. Pardon me. It's on the wrong side of the ledger. That's Ellie Nethery. And that one's off the mark. Chance to cut it to 10, and missed them both. Strong rebounding by Ella Davis in the game. She seems to be everywhere that the ball is, and that was a push-off. So Lady Bruins will play it for a final shot. And they're going to be in the bonus, so that is going to send them to the free throw line. And once again, Ella Davis, who had a 3 earlier in the game, chance to add to her totals. Perfect form. So it has been an 11-4 edge here in this second quarter for the Lady Bruins. Got them both. Perfect eye is this 7th grader. Engel trying to pick up the tempo because they don't have much time to go, and she forced it in there. It doesn't fall, but she did draw the foul. So Engel goes in. She has 2 free throws in the contest. And that one she was a bit robbed of. Lady Bruins, if they can get possession, they've got one opportunity to get it down the floor quickly. That's going to be tipped away, and they will give it to USJ. So they got 7 seconds to manage to fly it down the floor and maybe get a desperation 3. And you can hear Joel Ayers telling them, go, go. They got to release it very quickly. And she took the dribble and got it. Yes, sir. Right at the horn, Neely Ferguson. Whoa, they are saying no basket. I am not one to question a call, and I rarely do, but I'm telling you, she released that ball before the horn went off. I honestly, I don't know where that one was, because I can tell you that ball was out of her hands before the ball. I'm telling you, before that horn went off, and it was a perfect bank shot, so wipe it off, everybody. It doesn't count, and I know that's disheartening for a lot of folks right here. 22-10 is our halftime score. Let me run through the totals for you right now. As far as the scoring is concerned, Cooper McGee, the leader, she's got 3 3-pointers, 11 points. Mary Margaret Kreider has picked up 2. Neely Ferguson should have had 4, but she has 1. Ella Davis with 5. Reese Reynolds, 3. So Lady Bruins for their 22. Over for Trinity, Abby Potter with 3, 1 for Ellie Nethery, 4 for Mary Grace Cleek, and 2 for Ava Engel for their total of 10. And that's where we stand at halftime with your score. USJ 22 and Trinity 10. We're going to tally up and then bring you some halftime statistics, and we'll do that after an extended break for you to visit with some people that are very important to us, and that, our sponsors.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes to belts to alignments to even air conditioning work. Engine light on, we can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
If it's black, round, and rolls, we have it in stock for you. I'm Taylor at King Tire Company. Come see us at any of our 3 convenient locations in Jackson or Humboldt and let our family take care of yours.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, back we are here at USJ Gymnasium, and let's give you the halftime stats and show you how everything stands. Usually in the middle school level, shooting percentages are going to be lower, and that's because they're still maturing and also getting the feel of the height of that 10-foot basket. USJ 25% in the first half, 11% for Trinity. And then in three-pointers, USJ actually had a higher percentage. They were 28% from behind the arc. Trinity has tried 8 and has missed them all. And in free throws, again, the Lady Bruins have struggled a bit from the free throw line. They've connected on 3 out of 9 for 33%. Trinity, 6 out of 11 for 55%. But here's a big, big factor. The Lady Bruins, 16 rebounds, and 6 of them have been offensive boards. 16-9, their edge in rebounding, and then in turnovers. The Lady Bruins have coughed it up 8 times, but they only gave up 2 points off of that. As you can see in the points off turnovers category, they picked up 3 points off of Trinity mistakes. Trinity gave it up 7 times during the first half of play. And as we pointed out to you, they began to get their oats and began to feel a string of threes that came on about 3 out of 4 opportunities in the second quarter between Cooper McGee and Reese Reynolds. They were powering them home, and that was a big factor, as well as the rebounding, to give them this 22-10 lead at halftime. I want to remind all of you watching tonight that we will be back here on Wednesday with an unusual midweek daytime varsity game. It'll be Carroll Academy coming in, and they will play at 2 o'clock for the girls and approximately 3:30, maybe around 3:15 or so, just depends on how quickly the girls game ends. But we'll have it for you right here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network in Worthy Road Studios. But if at that hour of the day you're working and you have an opportunity to get your phone, your computer, or whatever at your desk side, be sure and log on and watch us as the Bruins and Lady Bruins varsity will be taking on Carroll Academy next Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock and approximately, say, 3:15-ish or so for the boys' game. And we've been seeing some most interesting competition for both the Bruins and Lady Bruins so far this season, and our very young season so far. And at Christmas time, they'll both be participating in some tournament action. The Bruins will be in a New Year's Classic that will be down at Oman Arena, and then the Lady Bruins will be participating in a Gibson County Christmas tournament. So a lot of action during the holiday season that will be coming your way, and it'll be an opportunity to have a chance to see how these young people are going to be progressing before they get into the real heart and soul of their region competition in January. And we'll be right here for you for all of the home games and some of the road action in January and February for USJ. And I will look forward to every minute of it because I enjoy so much seeing these young people mature and become better athletes. And that's what we're seeing here tonight with this middle school action and seeing these 6th, 7th, and 8th graders as they are early in their season. 6-minute quarters, and here we go. And there we go to get it across midcourt. Tell you, Cooper McGee is just so deceptive because she's got quick hands and a quick release on that three-point shot of hers. Basically, you don't want to let your foot off the pedal. Big three opportunity is not there. Tipped around, and they'll scramble for it. And let's see, traveling is called. They call Mary Margaret Kreider for taking a step. So it comes back down the other way. The big thing for USJ at this point is not to let the foot off the pedal just because you got a 12-point lead at halftime. You want to continue to stay aggressive both offensively and defensively and not make this a game where you play not to lose. And nice little floater. Mary Grace Cleek drives in. She's got 6. That's half the output for the Lady Lions. They're going to have to hurry to get this one across. They've gone to a half-court trap defense. And that is making USJ struggle a little bit more to get that ball across midcourt, which is what it's designed to do. But they successfully navigated it. Almost stolen. And they hold on to it, and right in the heart of traffic, and it goes off to the left, and Ava Engel comes down with the rebound. And open for the three. Not there for Juanita Duffy. But they scramble around on the offensive board. But that one is going to be played underneath. So Laney Williams to toss it in for Trinity. And a curl hook shot is there for Duffy. That's her first basket of the game. And they have suddenly closed that 12-point lead down to 8. Cooper thought about going for the bomb. Instead, they go to the left-hand corner on the wing, and it doesn't fall for Mary Margaret. And driving on the inside, that little layup. And Laney Williams with her first basket. Now, they've got an opening here. They had a 2-on-1, but they had to back out very quickly. And that's that defensive presence of Ava Engel underneath. Now, trying an answer shot. The three is not there, and scrambling and getting the rebound is Cooper McGee. And there you go. So Ella is going to have an opportunity at the free throw line. And that one goes astray. Trying to get this back out to a 3-possession lead, and the iron unkind. And let's see, they're going to call a push-off? Indeed they are. They're going to call it on Neely Ferguson, so it's going back the other way. That's Neely's second. You typically don't get these young ladies in foul trouble too much at this stage because of the shorter quarters. Well, they missed 2 opportunities, and here you go. This is going to be a foot race, and down the stretch she goes. Ella Salih with the basket. And the Lady Bruins needed that one here as we are coughing away time, but they had coughed away much of their lead that they had, and that one's well short. And nice over-the-head bank by Ava Engel. So it's back down to a 6-point margin again. And that one goes off the fingertips of Cooper McGee, and you can see the reaction from Joel Ayers, and he is going to take time out, and we will too. 24-18, Lady Bruins still on top. Back with more in a moment.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes to belts to alignments to even air conditioning work. Engine light on, we can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
Chris King here with King Tire Company. Leveling kits, lift kits, wheels, and tires, we can take care of that at any of our King Tire Company locations at a price you can afford.
It's often said that the third quarter is moving quarter, just like on Saturday at the Masters. They always talk about that being moving day for the PGA professionals. Well, this is the situation here. It has been moving quarter for Trinity, trailing by 12 in the first half, and now they have sliced it down to 6, an opportunity to cut it potentially to 3 or 4. And let's see how they play it. And Joel Ayers brings 2 defenders up front. And that one was just simply not knowing where you were with the ball. And that was a big one for the Lady Bruins, particularly if they can get a basket off of this. Salih didn't want to challenge Engel on the inside there. And that one's blocked. And the rebound picked up by Rachel Ross. And that one goes away, and so Lady Bruins with an opportunity once again. No, they're giving it to Trinity. Whoa, yeah, that one, he definitely signaled back down the Lady Bruins end, and I wondered what was going on because you had the Trinity player, Rachel Ross, underneath, and traveling is called again. So again, it's those unforced errors that are allowing Trinity an opportunity to get back into this one. This is Cleek with a turnaround, and she connects off the turnover. She's got 8 in the game now. They've got 3 on 2. And driving the inside and open. Nicely driving Mary Margaret Kreider. And that got her mom up, and a turnover, but let's see, they're going to scramble for it once again. And USJ comes up with it, and the 3 for Cooper McGee, her 4th. Off the turnover. And just like that, they're back to it. And look at this full court pressure, and timeout is called by Trinity. It's 29-20, and the Lady Bruins have been firing it back up. We'll be back after this break.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Lady Bruins have been outscored 10-7 in this third quarter, but they have the momentum back with 5 points in the last 32 seconds. And they've extended this, and they're going back with the absolute full court pressure once again. They've got all 5 players being covered. And this is going to be a big drive. And nice defense by Mary Margaret Kreider. Tipped away, and it goes back to Trinity. So Lainey Williams will toss it in once again. High bank shot is there for Juanita Duffy, who's had a couple of baskets in this quarter. But still a 3-possession lead. And traveling once again. That is the 6th traveling violation called against the Lady Bruins. And they're calling it extremely tight tonight. And checking back in is Hatley Vinson. All right, they're going to take their time once again. We're under 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Almost stolen. It is stolen. Nice job defensively by Neely Ferguson, and jump ball. So that's going to give it right back to Trinity. It's a double turnover. And Williams trying to find an open player. And that one just goes out of the way completely. She was expecting a player to break back toward the scorer's table, and nobody was there. So a big break for the Lady Bruins. Let's see if Joel Ayers decides to play for a final shot. Again, around the perimeter. And they go inside aggressively, and traveling is going to be called. They said that Ella Sallee leaned forward. I think I've seen more traveling violations called here tonight than I have seen in every basketball game I've called in this early season put together. And that one, the floater goes in and out. And they pick it up on the backside. And that is the end of the third quarter. And Trinity has made its move, outscoring the Lady Bruins 14-7 in that third quarter. But Trinity still trailing USJ 29-24. Will have the final 6 minutes after this.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Well, it was Juanita Duffy and Mary Grace Cleek that combined for 10 of those 14 points that the Lady Lions had in the third quarter to slice what was a 12-point halftime lead down to 5. Lady Bruins will have first possession, and Emily Eldridge will toss it in. And they've just got to get back to their aggressiveness on defense. And from the corner, the big three. Push shot is there. Cooper McGee once again, her 5th 3 of the game, and that one was big even though it was early. And so definitive it was that you can see the net was in disarray, so they had to adjust that. So it's back to a 3-possession lead for the Lady Bruins, and they're back to that full court pressure once again. Tipped away and stolen. And they give it right back. 15 turnovers for the Lady Bruins, 12 for Trinity. Trying to drive through everyone and couldn't get that bank shot to fall, and Ella Sallee commandeers the rebound, and it's stolen right back away and short. And the follow is not there. And the follow again is not there. And finally, on the fourth opportunity, Ava Engel connects. They've picked 8 points up off turnovers, and there's the 8th traveling violation that has been called against the Lady Bruins. And that has been the Achilles heel tonight, and particularly here in the second half, as they cling to this 6-point lead at 32-26. And Trinity finally gets it down. Foul is going to be called from behind on Emily Eldridge. Not a shooting foul. And we've got a buzzer going off here, and I'm not certain why. They're having a discussion over at the scorer's table for just a moment, and now we're ready to go. Under 5 minutes remaining. And that quick stop and pop is not there, and they're going to have a scrum for this one. And this one's going to go right back underneath. She's going to have to hurry to get it in with the 5-second call. Engel, again, she stopped and popped for a three the last time and trying to get open once again. And getting the Plinko fall was Juanita Duffy. And Trinity takes time out. They've closed it to within 4, 32-28. This one is going to be a dandy down to the finish, and we'll have it after this.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
USJ needs a little more of that three-point magic from Cooper McGee. She has had a three in every period, including this one. 17 points to lead everyone in this contest, and they just got to get her open more. She has 17, Mary Margaret Kreider 4, Ella Davis 5, Reese Reynolds 3, 2 for Ella Sallee. And down at the opposite end, 6 points for Ava Engel, but the leaders are Mary Grace Cleek and Juanita Duffy with 8 each. And Juanitas have all come here in the second half. That one gets across to Reese. Now they've got her open. And going for the bomb from the corner, and the iron was unkind. And Ella comes up with the rebound. Traveling once again. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this. Getting close to the 4-minute mark and a chance to close it to a single basket lead. They have outscored USJ 18-10 in this half. And it is a 2-point game as Engel is now with 8. 10 points off turnovers, 8 in this half for Trinity. Going for the bomb again, and that was off right. Rebound, Mary Grace Cleek. Off the mark, scrambling for that rebound, and jump ball, but it's going to go back to the Lady Bruins. And they're still employing that half-court trap. Let's see what Ella does with it. She's going to go for the bomb. Off to the right. The rebound this time to Nethery. going for the lead. Off to the right. And they scramble. It is going to be a jump ball and the alternate possession back to Trinity. Every possession so critical now at the 3-minute mark. Trinity has clawed its way back into this one, and the Lady Bruins trying to stay tenacious defensively. Good steal by Cooper McGee. And a great save by Ella Davis. Oh, Cooper had one, and it just was off the mark. That would have been huge. So we're back down to that 2-point margin, and Engel tries to go all the way, and the foul. And that one's going to be charged to Ella Salih. Engel in the game tonight has 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And Iron Unkind, she got a little bit too much arc on that one. So USJ is going to hang on to the lead. And connects. We got a 1-pointer, folks. And they do get it across. They got 3 on 2. Trying to curl it in and drawing the foul. Engel is charged. That was an excellent drive on the part of Neely Ferguson. And these are big free throws. She struggled a bit from the line tonight. Let's see if she can connect. Nope, off to the right. This one to try to continue to make it at least a full basket game. Just would not fall, and the rebound to Engel. Trinity with an opportunity to lead. And Engel rushing it across. USJ trying to trap them down low. That's there for the 3. Juanita Duffy, who has been lights out in this second half, gives USJ the lead. Trinity the lead. Timeout, Joel Ayers with 2:02 remaining. We'll take a break and come back. Trinity has just gained the lead, 34-32.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
This has to be a huge frustration for the Lady Bruins. They have led all the way by as much as 12. And they were up by 5 coming into this fourth quarter, and Trinity just gaining the lead 20 seconds ago. This is a huge possession for the Lady Bruins to try to get it back to a tie. And this is Ella Davis. Oh, that's going to be an over and back violation. It went off of her knee. Trinity with a chance to extend it to a 2-possession lead. I think we will always go back and wonder, though, what might have been with that 3-pointer that was waved off as being too late, and the basket goes through for Mary Grace Cleek. Now the Lady Bruins are really in trouble. They got to hurry to get a hold of that one, and they threw it away. Here it goes, though. She may go all the way down, and a layup is there. Give it to Ella Salih for sticking with it. A 2-point game. Less than a minute and a half. Almost stolen. The foul is going to be charged to Ella Davis. But you got to hand it to Ella Salih for hanging on and staying with that basketball and then going all the way down to get that layup. They're double teaming the ball. 1 minute 19 to go. And they'd love to be able to get it into Engel. Or they'd love to hold on to it without a shot clock to try to run this thing out and force USJ to foul. Under a minute. And forcing it. It's Salih, the rebound. There they go. Oh, it went through her hands, but saved on the other side by Ella. And timeout is called. We'll keep it right here. 36-34. And if you haven't taken your blood pressure, you probably shouldn't. This has been one where now it has been USJ having to claw itself back into it, forcing turnovers. The tough thing that the Lady Bruins have faced tonight, because they've called it extremely tight, 9 traveling violations tonight out of their 18 turnovers. But I was pointing out a few moments ago, we may be looking back at the end of this one as to what might have been if the officials went to replays, because there was a shot for a three-pointer right at the horn that went through for USJ, and from our vantage point, it appeared the ball had clearly left the player's hand before the buzzer went off, and the official wiped it off and said no. We're not going to be able to get that one back. Thinking about the three, but didn't go with it. They're down to 36 seconds. They've got to hold on to it and not get a traveling violation. Oh, my goodness. And trying to go all the way down, they've managed to scramble, and it's a jump ball. Lady Bruins will have it with 23.6 seconds remaining. And here comes your ball game, folks. And they're in that half-court trap defense. They don't have a lot of time that they can play with here. They have got to get it across. Timeout, Joel Ayers with 13.6 seconds remaining. We will again keep it here. The big key in this one is making sure that you have it in the right player's hands. And looking at how the performance has been tonight, you would probably say that would be Cooper McGee with her 17 points, and she has hit shots from the outside. But as most coaches will tell you, when you're in a situation like this, and potentially this is the last possession of the game, you don't have to go for the winning shot for a three. If you can get somebody open underneath and get the game tied to go to overtime, that's what you do. It would erupt this place if one of the Lady Bruins could hit one from outside to win it, but the key is just keeping yourself alive, survive and advance to an overtime. They will get it in the right-hand corner. And it's Juanita Duffy there to defend. "13 seconds. They don't have long to play with. Down to 8. There's the screen and a foul. Five and a half seconds remaining. They have time probably for one, maybe two passes, a screen to get somebody open. We'll watch it with you. They have to hurry. The stop. She's got to get it up. No! Oh, my. Heartbreak City for the Bruins, and A huge throng of Lady Lions fans very happy with the finish as they win it 36-34. They did not get a lead until 2 minutes and 17 seconds remained in the game. It was 22-10 USJ at halftime, and I know there are a lot of fans who would argue it should have been 25-10. 29-24 as Trinity made its move in the third quarter. And finally, the final push, 36-34 in a thriller and a heartbreaker for Lady Bruins fans. And I'll keep it right here before we go to a commercial break because we're not going to have a full time to go between games, but let me just tell you, the leader in the game tonight was Cooper McGee with 17 points. She had 5 3-pointers, but it was just not enough the rest of the way. Reese Reynolds had 6, and Mary Margaret Kreider had 4. For Trinity, all in the second half, it was Juanita Duffy with 11 points and 10 for Mary Grace Cleek. They were the leaders. And 9 for Ava Engel. So, a heartbreaker, 36-34. We're going to take an extended timeout, and we'll be back with the boys' game right after this.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Ariya.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on? We can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Hi, this is Kurt King with King Tire Company. Did you know that you're supposed to rotate your tires every 5,000 miles? Did you know that we do that free at King Tire Company? Come see us today at any 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt, and let my family take care of yours.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Well, back live as we get ready for the boys' middle school varsity clash between Trinity and USJ. And as I mentioned, anytime these two schools get together, I don't care what age bracket it is intense. The rivalry is strong. And what a heartbreak at the end for the USJ Bruins fans as the Lady Bruins dropped one 36-34, had one opportunity late with 5 seconds left to get it down the floor and had a chance at a layup underneath, and it was just too strong. But as one of those, they say it's a character builder. Well, we'll bring you a boys' game that promises to be most interesting here this evening. And as we mentioned, every time that we have a middle school game, these are the future varsity Bruins that you're going to be seeing. And so this is always a great opportunity to see what it's going to be like in the future for both of these schools with these young players that they have. Dexter Walker, of course, coaching the Bruins, and very proud of these young men that he has, and Trinity as well. And checking in, Graham Goolsby is on the bench. It's going to be Greg Carter and Jacob Joyce starting. Trip Hayes, Joe Cole, he's wearing number 35, and Kason White rounds out Trinity starters. Now here come the Bruins. Miller Haltom. Will Snyder. Ben Spencer. Max Montgomery. And the big guy, Jake Payne. Tell you what, if he grows any more by the time he's ready for varsity play, he is going to be a monster to deal with. And we are about set to go with the tip-off, 6-minute quarters. And so if you finish supper or if you got a little bit too unnerved at the finish of that girls' game, let it all calm back down, get the blood pressure back down, and let's enjoy this one. And once again, this game is brought to you under broadcast rights granted by University of School of Jackson and Worthy Road Studios. Any other use of the descriptions and accounts or reproduction of any of this without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios and its president, Paul Schultze, is strictly prohibited. Here's the jump. Let the games begin. And on a second tap, it goes over to Joe Cole. You'll see a lot of strong defense in this game, and there's going to be some big battles, particularly inside the lane. Bruins come back to pick up very quickly on defense, and going right through everybody was Greg Carter, and they say he took a step too many and charged with the first turnover of the game. Remember, no shot clocks in middle or high school ball, so and that one, a turnover. He was trying to get it over on the left-hand wing, and it was just not enough authority on the pass. And on the drive, the foul. And it looks like that's going to be charged to Jake Payne. That's his first. And the first of the entire game. It's always fun to see some of these guys that particularly are in the 6th grade and they're getting some of their first action as starters. And you know that they're going to mature and develop more before they get to the actual varsity. But I love to see them when they are at this stage and learning the offenses that the varsity ultimately runs. And 2 opportunities there for Cole, and neither one of them followed. And underneath, Cole with a rebound. They're going to slow the tempo down a bit, and then he changes the pace, and he's going to run right into traffic once again, and the alternate possession will go to the Bruins. So that's the second turnover for Trinity. So we've gone nearly a minute and a half without a score in this first quarter. There you go, Miller Halton with a lot of speed. And they go outside into the right wing. There, a good give and go, and it just would not fall, and the rebound comes off to Trip Hayes. Now, the Lions slow the tempo down, and timeout is taken. So we'll take a break, too, with 4:08 to go in the first quarter, and nobody has scored.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on, we can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
If it's black, round, and rolls, we have it in stock for you. I'm Taylor at King Tire Company. Come see us at any of our 3 convenient locations in Jackson or Humboldt and let our family take care of yours.
Well, as we expected, this has started out as a defensive battle, and it's going to be a battle on the boards, and probably you're going to see a lot of that as a challenge between Jake Payne and Joe Cole. Cason White also brings a lot of size for Trinity on the inside. And the Bruins will attempt to make up for that with their intense speed, and they've got plenty of it. Playing a man-to-man defense, but double-teaming the ball and stripping it away nicely was Ben Spencer. They called a jump ball, so it's going to go back to the Lions. So we're under the 4-minute mark. And trying to get it in underneath, and nowhere to go. And finally, and Cole tries on a follow, and it won't go. And so here we go, scrambling again, and the Bruins get it. Will Little. And trying to take it down, and it won't drop. Out of bounds. Well, there have been massive attempts in this one to try to get some in, and none have fallen. And the Bruins going for the bomb. Off the back of the iron once again, and Cole with yet another rebound. He's already got 4. And right through traffic once again, and drawing the foul is Kason White. And that one is going to be charged to Will Little. So White will try to end this drought that we've had here in the first quarter, and got the bank shot for the free throw. And I must tell you, that is a very difficult thing to do, to get the angle right from the free throw line 15 feet away and to tap it off the glass. And misses. And the rebound comes back off to Hayes, and he can't do anything with it. And they're going to charge the foul. They say it is not a shooting foul. And that one won't go, and underneath, we got another pushing foul charged. And this one is on Ben Spencer. No, it is not. It's the other way around. It's on Trip Hayes of Trinity. So it's Bruins ball. Getting close to the halfway mark of this first 6 minutes, traveling. Yep, change of the pivot foot on Will Snyder. Second turnover for the Bruins. Each team has committed 2. Greg Carter double teamed. Tell you this, and the foul is going to be charged again to Will Little. So they're going to get Brian Jeter into the game as a replacement. But even with 2 fouls, they're going to leave Little in there and take Will Snyder out. Tell you, this Cole he's a monster to deal with. White way out on the right wing and trying to find somebody open. And going for the 3. Bank shot not there. And they get the offensive board. And it will not fall, and this is going to be an over the back that is charged to Kason White. Already the Bruins have picked up, the Lions have picked up 9 rebounds to 2. And that one's going to be a foul. Looked like a little bit of a touch to the top of the head. And that's the second foul already charged Trip Hayes. And that will send Ben Spencer to the line. And if you're a Bruin fan, you are hoping that this will end their drought, and it does. Finally, with 2:24 remaining, in the first quarter. Bruins going for their first lead, and Spencer delivers. Not playing a full half-court trap, but now they come down, double-team the ball, the steal. Nice block from behind. And it'll be Trinity ball over on the right below our vantage point. That looked like it was sheer, and traveling is called on Cole. That looked like that was going to be a sheer layup for the Bruins, and they just could not get it to fall. Good ball handling by Miller Haltom. And as I say, they did this in the girls' game, and they're doing it here. They are calling traveling very, very tight tonight. You cannot even take a half step without it being called. And on the inside, trying to force it home and doing it well is Jacob Joyce. That's Trinity's first field goal of the game. They got a 3-on-2, trying to drive it home, and the foul. Ben Spencer, he's got all 4 of USJ's points. And checking in for the Bruins, I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's go back to the free throw. In and out, but on the offensive board and right through the defenders and drawing the foul is Jake Payne. So Jake will have an opportunity to deliver a couple. Taking his time and doesn't get the Plinko drop. Checking in for Trinity, Brady Dooley. Very, very low scoring affair so far. In and out. And the rebound finally comes off to Joyce. And the foul is going to be charged to Max Montgomery. We have seen a lot of fouling in this first quarter. In fact, 8 between the two teams. Well, I'm looking at the board up here. They're saying that's the 5th team foul on Trinity. Rather on USJ. So Trinity to the line for 2 with Jacob Joyce. And he nailed it. Tied at 4 with 93 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And let's see if they're going to call a lane violation. They do. They were very quick on the whistle with that one, so lane violation gives him another opportunity. We've only had 2 field goals in this game between the two teams. Again, iron unkind. And that rebound coming off to Montgomery. And he forced that one up, but he sensed the defender coming on to him, and Brady Dooley will be charged with the foul. Instinctive move on the part of Max Montgomery. He has very deliberate form and connects to put the Bruins back on top 5-4. Checking in, Jack Weiser for Trinity Christian Academy. Got them both. Montgomery just looks like an athlete out there on the floor. And again, trying to take it to the inside, and they do, and the foul. A chance for a 3-point play. Dooley connects. So going for the three-point play, as my friend Gary Neese would say, the hard way, is Brady Dooley. In and out. And they've been working it more to the right-hand side, and another traveling violation. You have to have precise position here because they are calling more traveling violations tonight. I said this during the girls' game than I have seen in every college, high school, and now middle school game put together this year. So Luke Thompson checks out, and Chase Heiss comes in for the Bruins. And again, they try to double team the ball as much as possible. Stamina is such a key when you're playing that kind of defense. Long three-point bomb is there. That's the first three-pointer of the game that we've had. So at the line, both teams in the bonus. Max Montgomery. Oh, just rolled off. And he delivers. So a 2-point game and less than 40 seconds in this first quarter. Here's a steal by Montgomery. And he's going to try to bank it through and gets it. Now that is what you call a Plinko drop. Great court awareness on the part of Max Montgomery. That's the second foul on Max back at the opposite end, and it was aggressive defense just trying to get the ball away, and Will Snyder will come back in to replace him. So at the line is Greg Carter. We've been spending a lot of time because both these teams have been in the bonus here since about 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter, and that one goes astray. And there comes Snyder over on the lower portion of the free throw line. And he didn't get the roll on it. And so ball is going to go back to Trinity. Good opportunity on the part of Will Snyder to try to save it. And trying to force that one home. It goes nowhere, and they'll go to the floor, and it's picked up by Ben Spencer. And the floater is short, and it's the offensive foul. They say Ben's momentum just carried him too far, and the offensive foul is charged. So they're going to spread out the defense once again. Trinity with a final opportunity to retake the lead here as we wind up the first quarter. And they're double teaming the ball, trying to keep them from as many seconds as they can. And that was a huge curl on the part of Greg Carter. He's going to have to fire it. Whoa! I got to tell you, Miller Haltom had an arm on that one, and that would have erupted this place had that one gone through. Well, we have completed 6 minutes. It's 11-9, Trinity over USJ. We'll be back after this.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
And back we are here at USJ with Trinity in the lead 11-9, and that one was a huge rifle shot from behind midcourt by Miller Haltom. You could see just exactly how much power he had on that one as he let it fly just a little bit too high off the glass. Had that gone in, that would have been a Sports Center highlight for certain. And the Bruins will start the second half with possession, trailing 11-9. And they work the outside of the perimeter, just missing on it. And here goes a race. Brady Dooley's going to try to take it all the way, and beautifully broken up by Miller Haltom. That shows you how quickly after his shot that Miller flew back down the floor to knock that one away. It's been tied all the way. Largest lead has been 3 for either team. And they go to the inside working 1-on-2, and they will charge the foul again on the Bruins. And that sends Trip Hayes to the free throw line. He did not score in the first period. You had Jacob Joyce and Cason White with 3 each for Trinity. It was 5 for Max Montgomery and 4 for Ben Spencer for the Bruins. And checking back in for the Bruins, actually for the first time now, is Samuel Piercy. Trying to extend it to a 3-point lead, and it will not go, and he gets his own rebound. In and out. Good awareness to stay on top of that one by Ben Spencer. And they tried to get it all the way down the floor to Miller Haltom because he was open, but it was just too much on it. So a turnover for the Bruins. Ball will go back to the Lions. You typically expect low-scoring games at this level. One, because you've got a shorter quarter, but also they're still trying to develop their skills. Getting a friendly bounce on that one was White. Now 13-9 lead. High arcing. That went to the ceiling. It was knocked out of bounds by Carter, so the Bruins will play it again. That reminded me of one of those that Laura Mitchell used to do for the Union Lady Bulldogs back in 2005. Hers always seemed to be like a rocket. There he open. Turnaround. Hook goes through. Chase Heiss with his first basket. Again, great concentration because he had 2 men on him. And nice job, quick hands, knocking that one out was Piercy. And they get the lob on the inside. And trying that curl hook once again was Dooley, and the foul is going to be charged on the Bruins. Jake Payne, that is his second. So the Bruins have already committed 2 fouls in this second quarter, and getting the bank shot. Brady Dooley makes it a 14-11 game, and checking back in now is Luke Thompson. And I think he knew he didn't have that one to start with, and they couldn't get the follow, and there's going to be a foul underneath. The offensive boards, they've got a little bit of a height advantage in there. So at the line again will be Brady Dooley, and it seems like he's been camped out there in the past 30 seconds on the game clock. And that one goes astray. He's missed his 3 opportunities so far. And checking in for Trinity is Jansen Graves. They're going to give Greg Carter a bit of a rest. And again, another miss and a steal. And here you go. It's a 2-on-1 situation, and the turnaround jumper is soft enough for Kason White off the turnover. (16-11). The Bruins have got to protect the basketball. That was a dangerous one, but they're all over them defensively. Bank shot! That's a 2. And this is a place, if you're a Bruin fan, you'd love to see a turnover right here. And that one's going to roll off, and it goes back to the Bruins. And you look on that with a one-shot possession, that's the equivalent of a turnover. Many coaches will tell you that. If we can hold them to one shot and they miss it, we look on that as the same as a turnover, and we try to capitalize off of that. Dangerous bounce pass, but it was knocked away by White, so the Bruins will play it. And we've got timeout called. 3:16 remaining in the first half of play. Trinity leads the Bruins 16-13. Back in a moment.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And back we are from USJ Gym. And as we say, it has been a bit of a low-scoring affair, but this is one of those, if you look on it like it was during the girls' game, in which USJ had a 22-10 lead at halftime and ended up, unfortunately for the Bruins fans, falling 36-34. You almost look at the third quarter as the one where you got to make your move. Lots of crisp passing underneath. Beautiful feed from Spencer to Chase Heiss. And the Bruins now with a 4-0 run, and there's almost a steal. And they're going to be in a scrum here, and it was picked up. Excellent job on the part of Miller Haltom of staying with that ball. So he forces the turnover, and now the Bruins would love to be able to make this one a 6-0 run and take the lead. Checking back in is Greg Carter. And coming out is Jansen Graves for Trinity. Haltom trying to set the play. And a beautiful drive right through the defenders was Ben Spencer. So Ben with 6 in the game now to lead the Bruins. And a foul. Jacob Joyce went after it, trying to get a hold of it, and committed the foul. That's the 4th team foul on the Bruins. Trinity has only committed 1. The next one will send the Lions into the bonus. But a 6-0 run has given the Bruins the lead at 17-16. Going for the bomb. Way off to the right, and they got to go to the floor with it. And staying with it was Tripp Hayes on the offensive board. Firing for the three, just off the mark, but the rebound coming off to Graham Goolsby. Underneath, not getting the roll, and the rebound coming off to Trip Hayes. Scrambling for it, and it's going to be a battle. And they're going to send it back down. Apparently, they say that Ben Spencer's foot was out of bounds when he was trying to get that steal. All right, checking in for Trinity is Cooper Valentine, one of the two Valentines that play for this Lion team, Hudson being the other. Again, working behind the arc again. They have a height advantage with Cason White. And he tried to take it to the inside but dished off, and the three goes astray, and he can't get the follow. And the rebound coming off to Chase, but they lose it. Jump ball, and the alternate possession goes back to Trinity. And they're going to play it underneath. They're waiting for somebody to come and toss it in. Finally, it's going to be Kylan White. And we're under a minute remaining in the first half. White looked like he might try to do a turnaround, and that one goes astray, and the follow. Again, it is so hard to deal with Cason White down underneath. So Cason White goes to the line. And a chance to try to give them a full one-possession lead. And easily gets the first free throw. He has 5, all of them in this quarter. The game leader, Ben Spencer, with 6 for USJ. And he got 2 of them. Now, Bruins don't really have to worry about a 3 right now. They can get a good 2, maybe get a turnover. They're all right. Tried to rush that one. And it is White who comes away with the rebound and tries to go all the way, and it's short. Wide open, and they don't see him. Finally, they do. And going underneath, can't get it to fall. And the bank shot followed for Chase Heiss, who now has 6. Almost a steal, and they call an over and back violation. 6 turnover for Trinity. So with 5 seconds to go, the Bruins have an opportunity to go to the locker room with the lead. It's Haltom with the speed. He stops, and they call traveling. His momentum would not stop. So turnover 9 for the Bruins. And once again, they're calling for somebody to come over and toss the ball in. They're going to have a desperation shot here, and he has one. And it's not there. So halftime, and the Bruins inched a bit closer, trailing 20-19 to Trinity. As we go to the locker room, Ben Spencer with 6 and Chase Heiss with 6, Max Montgomery with 5. They're the leaders for USJ and for Trinity. It's sort of a mixed bag, but Cason White finally got the edge with 6 points in the game. And so he is matching the game leader on the other side, namely Ben Spencer and Chase Heiss. So that's where we are as we go to the locker room. We're going to take a few minutes. We'll have your halftime stats in just a moment, but right now we're going to take an opportunity to go back and let you have a chance to visit with some people who are very important to us and who we think the world of. And that is our sponsors, and we'll be back with the halftime stats right after those messages.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Is your vehicle ready for an oil change? Did you know that we do way more than just tires? From brakes, to belts, to alignments, to even air conditioning work. Engine light on? We can fix that too. Come see us today at one of our 3 King Tire Company locations in Jackson and Humboldt.
Chris King here with King Tire Company. Leveling kits, lift kits, wheels, and tires, we can take care of that at any of our King Tire Company locations at a price you can afford.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Aria.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spa even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Are you looking to build a career? Build a career with West Tennessee's own H&M Company. H&M is a leading coast-to-coast industrial design and construction firm for Fortune 500 companies. Founded in Milan in 1957 and headquartered in Jackson, H&M is actively hiring in all areas of construction and engineering. Visit us at hmcompany.com to start building your career today.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should already be here.
Special interest rates as low as 0%.
You should already be here.
We have cars, trucks, SUVs, and the all-new electric Nissan Ariya.
You should already be here.
We even have no payments for 90 days.
You should already be here.
Save thousands on a new Nissan at Carlock Nissan.
You should, you know what? I'm not going to say it.
Carlock Nissan of Jackson.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Well, we've had 6 different Lions to score and 4 different Bruins. And the team's back here getting ready for the second half. Let me give you the halftime stats. Brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. And I will tell you, the finest production company that anybody could ever work for. Let's look at what the shooting stats look like. Field goals, USJ 37% in the first half, 27% for Trinity. And you may say, well, with Trinity ahead, why the disparity? And it's because Trinity has put up many, many more shots than have the Bruins. 3-pointers, it has been a tough night for that for USJ. They have put up 8 and have not been able to connect on any. And Trinity has not been a great deal better. They are 25%. 1 out of 4. They have not gone from behind the arc nearly as much as the Bruins have. Free throws, and you can look at it right here. 56% for USJ. They are 5 of 9, and that's one of the things that has kept them close in this game. Trinity, 33%. They are only 3 out of 9 in the game so far from the free throw line. Rebounding, here is where the big edge has been for the Lions. 19 rebounds to 6 for USJ. It has just been very, very tough for them to get second shots at the basket because they are giving away some height, particularly with the big guys. Turnovers, USJ has given it up 9 times, Trinity 6, but each team has capitalized with only 4 points off turnovers from the other team. And that brings you up to date on all of the stats. And we remind you as we get ready to start this second half, and it will be Bruin ball to start the second half. Just remind you that we'll be back here with a varsity doubleheader on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Carroll Academy will be in here. It's a rare midweek doubleheader during the season, so we'll be here, and 2 o'clock for the girls and probably 3:15-ish or so for the boys. And getting set to toss it in is Jake Payne, and we will start the second half of play. And Bruins would love for this third quarter to be the one that they make their move on. Spreading the offense out a bit more. That three-pointer was a little bit short. And the rebound to Greg Carter. And quickly down the floor, and he overshoots it. Jake Payne with the rebound. And trying to drive it home and doing it is Will Snyder. So they're able to connect here in the early going. They've got Cole all hemmed up. And from the corner, the three will not go. And trying to take it all the way. 2 layups in a row. Ben Spencer. So the Bruins quickly on top, 23-20, staying in the half-court trap that has bothered Trinity as this early going has occurred. And trying to go through 3 defenders and not successfully was Kason White. So the Bruins with an opportunity to start it out with a 6-0 run here in the third quarter. Oh, pass just a little bit too high. And Cole forced that one up, but gets the second one and the foul. So Cole staying with it. That's his 6th rebound of the game to go with 3 points. And a chance to tie this one up all over again. Checking back in for the Bruins is Will Little, and Miller Haltom will come out. So we've had a lot of explosive action in the first minute and 19 seconds of this period, and Cole does exactly that to tie it. Now you got another full court pressure being applied, this time by Trinity. Desperation passes, and they finally get it across. Now they've got a 4-on-2 advantage. Going for the bomb. No. Off the mark, and the rebound to Trip Hayes. Cole trying to retake the lead. Takes the jumper. It's off the mark. And give it back to the Bruins. Cole went for a 3. Didn't really have his feet planted well. But they're going with that half-court trap, and it is really, that's a trip. A tripping foul is going to be charged to Jacob Joyce. That's his second. So they will back off of that full-court pressure now that the Bruins have it about 3/4 of the way across. And again, watch the movement on the inside. They're getting more aggressive on the inside, and it's going back to the Bruins. Max thought he had an opening there and put one up, but it just didn't have the range. So Ben Spencer to toss it in. And over the back hard was Joyce, and that is his 3rd. And that sends Ben Spencer to the line. He's 2 for 3 so far tonight. And he is the game leader with 8 points. Did not get the friendly roll. But once again, this one to deliver the lead to the Bruins. And Iron was unkind, but they got the offensive board. For the 3. Yes! Ben nails it once again. And Cole can't get it to connect, and that's going to be a foul. Hayes with the rebound. They were fast down the floor. So Trip Hayes will go to the line. He's got 1 basket in the game. And he connects. Again, at this age, I love to see the free throw form that these players have, because this is where they begin to mature when they get into that 7th and 8th grade. And that one's short. And that's off the fingertips of Jake Payne, so it'll go back to Trinity with a chance to tie it once again. Bruins were in a big flurry to start this half and got the lead. And the bank is not there. Just a little bit of a rough angle on it. Tipped out by Cole after Chase Heiss's rebound. Dangerous bounce pass, another dangerous one, and that time they lost it. You got to be crisp and precise with a bounce pass, and there were just too many purple jerseys that were there clogging the lane. And that was probably an ill-advised shot. Good block on the inside by Payne. So the Bruins will play it over here almost exactly below our vantage point. Standing right in front of Terry Kreider. Under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Bruins have outscored Trinity 7-5 to take the lead, and the layup is there. A beautiful feed inside to Ben Spencer. And Ben with 13 now as the Bruins lead it 28-24, and they're getting more aggressive on defense. Big bomb three, not there. Kicked around. Good job of trying to control it by Jake Payne. And underneath, the layup don't fall. And rebounded by Cole. And that one doesn't fall. And that one doesn't fall. And Cole can't get it to go, and finally Jake comes down with another rebound. They had 4 opportunities at the basket. And cough up a foul, so the Bruins will have it over on the side with just outside of 2 minutes remaining. And they just left him wide open, and it just rolled across the rim for Jake. Big bomb off the back of the iron. Tipped around and saved, but I think they're going to say that Ben Spencer's foot was out of bounds. And checking in is Brady Dooley once again. He's got 3 points in the game, and for the Bruins, it'll be Luke Thompson. And coming out will be Chase Heiss. A 9-4 edge for the Bruins in this third quarter. The jumper for the three. Iron unkind. The bank is too high. And again, Jake Payne is just collecting the rebounds in this third quarter. Too strong on that one from the corner for Max Montgomery. And Trip Hayes gets it, and the foul. That was a bang-bang play down underneath, and Hayes with an opportunity for a three-point play. Can close the lead to within 1. Bruins have had a couple of opportunities to extend it to 6 off the back of the iron. And another rebound for Jake Payne. Very crisp passing, going for the bomb. Yes! How about that for Brian Jeter? And a foul. (31-26). The Bruins did not connect on a three-pointer in the first half, and they've had 2 here in the third quarter. And that one's off the fingertips. They're going to say it was off the fingertips of Montgomery. So with 50 seconds left, Trinity gets another break. This has been and right into the hands of Jake Payne. This has been his quarter. Jake has been all over it. And again, staying outside the perimeter. Let's see if they work for the final shot of the quarter. Almost stolen, but Ben holds on to it. They're going to drive it to the inside. And the dish off, the foul, that'll send Luke Thompson to the line. This is Luke's first trip to the free throw line tonight. This could give the Bruins a 3-possession lead, but that first one's off the back of the iron. Many coaches will tell you at this age, at the middle school level, the key is to try to teach these kids not to push the shot. That one's much better. And it's a 6-point margin, matching the largest of this game for either team. And Cole is in all kinds of trouble, but they left wide open underneath, and he missed it. Oh, my goodness. Was wide open underneath, and it didn't get there, and it's there! Now, do they give it to him? They say yes. How about that? Oh, my, what a finish. And the Bruins are up top 34-26, a 15-6 quarter. Let's see if they can hold on to it. We got a hold 'em Bruins back with the fourth quarter after this.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back we are. Ben Spencer, the leader, with 13 points in this game. But I have to tell you, that was Max Montgomery's quarter and Jake Payne's. Jake Payne's in particular. It doesn't show up on the scoreboard for him, but what he did defensively, that made it a huge turning point in this game. He was near every loose ball that was on the floor. And with it is Jansen Graves. Knocked away by Spencer. Bruins just playing with more confidence and more aggressiveness here in the second half. Look at Jeter, just like a trampoline on the floor. And that one's too strong. Trying to go underneath and getting it, and the foul. Trip Hayes, who is all over the rebounds, that is his 10th of the night, and that was a big one. So a chance for a three-point play. Tonight he is 1 for 5 from the line. It's a big opportunity for him to bring the Lions back to within 5. And off the back of the iron once again. And they're going to call a push-off. And I got to tell you, Ben Spencer is puzzled by that one. You can see that by the expression on his face, but they say he pushed off trying to save that ball. So an opportunity for what would be a 4-point play, and they get it on the inside. And forcing it home is Hayes. He now has 9. And just like that, the 8-point lead is down to 4. And the bomb, too strong. And it goes off of the hip of Chase Heiss. Had a good look at that three, but it was just too much on it. So very, very quickly, Trinity is storming back in this one after trailing by 8 as we started this third quarter. And we're not even a minute into the fourth. And the foul is going to be charged to Miller Haltom. Bruins have to be careful about staying out of foul trouble because of the fact you don't want to put this team into a bonus too quickly. Going to try to take it down the middle, but instead dished off. Now we're under 5 minutes. Turnaround is there. Really didn't even have a good look at it, but Thomas Thornton now with 5 in the game, and we have a 2-point contest. Almost stolen, and it is. Here goes Cole trying to take it all the way, and does. And the foul on the backside. That's one of those that you probably would have been better off giving him the 2 and then getting back down the floor. But just like that, Trinity has tied it at 34 all, a minute and 18 seconds into this fourth quarter. They have an 8-0 run. And they lead. Joe Cole with 7. Dishing out in the corner to Jeter. No, it's just off the mark. And Trip Hayes again with the rebound. And an offensive foul is charged. So 35-34, the first 9 points of this fourth quarter go to Trinity. And from the corner, the jumper, it's there. Nobody challenging Max Montgomery. He has 9. Taking it slowly is Carter. His team down by 1. He's trying to direct that offense to go more to the left-hand side. They go to Cole, and he had it, managed to get it away. It hung up on the lip, but he draws the foul. So Cole will go back to the line. He is 3 for 4 tonight. A chance to tie or take the lead. And we got a lot of substitutions around. Jeter comes out and Ben Spencer back in. Tell you, Jeter has played some tough defense, and he's gotten open a couple of times, and he connected on one long bomb. And they're going to have a discussion. That is the 15th foul against the Bruins, and we're only 2 minutes into this fourth quarter, so that's going to put Trinity in the bonus. Now we're ready to go. And off the back of the iron. Cole could still tie it. That was almost like the Harlem Globetrotters, the way when he pushed the ball up to start with before he released it, they were already almost changing sides of the lane. On the drive, the floater doesn't fall. Rebound coming off to Kason White. And timeout is called. We got 3:46 remaining. Check your blood pressures while we take a break. It's all tied at 36.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Well, a big category, as we've talked to you about earlier, is rebounding, and it has been tough for the Bruins, giving away some height in this game, and they've been out-rebounded 27-14, which makes even more, if you will, miraculous that they are tied in this game at 36 all. And Dexter Walker is giving intense instructions to his team for this final 3 minutes and 46 seconds. I know one thing he would probably like to see is for them to aggressively challenge the basket a bit more and try to draw some fouls. They're back in their half-court trap defense. And there's all kinds of problems, and traveling called. Excellent defense for the Bruins. Thomas Thornton couldn't get away and ended up changing the pivot foot and traveled. That is turnover number 9 for Trinity. This is just the kind of game you expect with these two teams. Down to the wire, intense defense, a lot of crowd. Going for the bomb, short. And it is Cole with a rebound, and he's on the bicycle. And driving in on the inside is White, and he draws the foul. And that's charged to Montgomery, so every foul puts them on the line for 2 shots. White with 6 in the game. He's made his only 2 free throws, and then he misses. Checking back in for Trinity, Jacob Joyce. And Thomas Thornton comes out. Trinity has the lead by 1. Right into traffic and losing it. Spencer tries to get it back and commits the foul. Ben had 6 hands right there that he was trying to drive through and unfortunately could not make it through. Now let's see what the call is. To be candid, I'm not sure. But it looks as though it's going to be Bruins ball instead. Well, he definitely made a foul call on Max Montgomery, but all of a sudden the Bruins have the ball. You go figure. We can't. Going for the ball. That was blocked. Scrambling for it and saving it, we think. And it's going to go back to the Bruins once again. Believe it or not, there's not a turnover on any of that because the Bruins never completely lost control of the ball. And with 2:48, a chance to go back ahead. They led by 8 coming into this fourth quarter. Oh, the bounce pass just not crisp enough, and foul trying to get away from everybody. Will Little draws the foul, but that's not going to go to the line. Third team foul. They need 2 more to get into the bonus. And checking back in for Trinity is Thomas Thornton. Had to hurry, but they finally get it in. And traveling is called. Cole got it, and it looked as though that they were going to scramble to get away from a jump ball, and they called traveling. That is the 6th traveling violation charged to the Bruins tonight. And that one hurt. 2 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Back in the half-court trap defense. And Trinity double teams it, and they get it away once again. Trying on the foot race, laying it up, and it's not there. Scrambling underneath, and the foul. That's going to send Haltom to the free throw line. Boy, is it intense underneath. The Bruins have something going defensively with that double team that's just beyond midcourt. It is really rattling Trinity. Haltom cannot make it fall, but still has an opportunity to tie it. And Miller delivers. 37 all. A brand new one once again. That's going to be almost stolen, and it is. Wide open underneath. The layup is there for Ben Spencer off the turnover. Cole takes it all the way, and it goes out. And they say it was last off of the hands of Chase Heiss. Cole looked like he had an absolute free ticket inside, and it didn't drop. Checking back in is Cason White. Trying to get a little more size on the inside for this Trinity team, now trailing by 2. This is Cole working against Montgomery. Puts it up. It doesn't go. Scrambling. A scrum. Traveling. So yet another turnover. And the Bruins with a chance for a 2-possession lead under 2 minutes in this fourth quarter. You knew it was going to be like this. Come on, you knew it was going to come down to this. Bounce pass on the inside and the foul. That's going to be on Jacob Joyce. Now, according to our totals, that's his 4th. So it's Chase Heiss to the line. He has 6 points, but he hasn't been to the free throw line. That is the 15 foul, so he will have 2. And timeout, or is it? Now they're going to make a substitution. So they allow both teams to make a substitution. Now they're getting in place, and so Chase will be at the line for 2. Nope. Went right. But this one would make it a full 3-point lead. And it doesn't go. It is Hayes, who's just been all over the boards tonight. That was his 12th rebound. Big 3. No. Iron was unkind, and the rebound coming off to Max Montgomery. And it's stolen. Bruins pick him up defensively. Not there. They get another opportunity. 2-point game, close to 1 minute remaining, and that one doesn't go. Cole underneath. Not there, but he's fouled. They had 4 opportunities at the basket. That's been the issue of trying to get rebounds against this team. And let's see what the situation is here. It looks as though we're going to have are we going to have a timeout? Yes, we are. Let's keep it right here with 62 seconds remaining, 39-37. The Bruins on top, just hanging by their fingertips, and Joe Cole is going to be at the free throw line. And tonight, he's delivered reasonably well, 4 out of 6. He has 8 points in the game, 9 rebounds. Trip Hayes has been the big rebounder in this game with 13. For the Bruins, Jake Payne has had 6 boards. And, of course, it's Ben Spencer, the game leader in scoring, with 15. And Cole is going to the line. 62 seconds remaining. Don't go to the refrigerator, folks. And if you have to go anywhere else, please hold off on that, because this is going to come down to the last possession. And swinging back in is Will Snyder. They're going to get more height for the Bruins. Cole got it. You knew he was likely to deliver. This one to tie it. And he does. We're all deadlocked at 39, and they're going to back off the full court pressure. Bruins have to be very careful to protect the basketball. On the inside, going for it, and the foul! They deliver it to Ben Spencer, and he connected. How about that? With 46.9 seconds remaining. And I'm going to tell you, the defensive pressure was all over them. And Ben makes it a three-point play, 42-39. They're going for the answer shot. Not there. And let's see, is this an over-the-back violation? Yep. Trip Hayes is charged over the back, so we're going to go back down the other way. Thornton went for the answer shot. So this is big with 40 seconds remaining, and Jake Payne is there. Now, believe it or not, with all the defensive work that Jake has done, he hasn't scored in the game. What a time this would be for him to deliver. Either of these to make it a two-possession game. Not there. Here we go again. He gets this. Trinity has to have two possessions to come back and tie it or win it. Not there. Off to the right. Cole the rebound. They don't have to have a three yet. But they're taking an awful lot of time on the possession, and traveling is called. They said Cole took one too many steps on his drive before he actually put it on the floor. 24 seconds remaining. Bruins by 3. Don't pull your tooth, folks. Wild pass, but they save it. No, it is Cole who comes away with it. Under 15 seconds. It's Carter. Now, the big question you would have is, would Dexter Walker tell his team to foul? We got 11.6 seconds remaining. I know many coaches would say, yes, if we get down inside 10 seconds, it would be the perfect time to commit a foul. But with the way this game has gone defensively, it could go, you might better say, 5 to 6 seconds, rather than giving them an opportunity to go for a bomb to tie it and send it to overtime. It was a heartbreaker for the Lady Bruins in the middle school opener. They had an opportunity to tie it on a final layup, and it went too strong, and they fell to Trinity 36-34. To toss it in is Thornton. The officials holding it up. And I think they had 6 players on the floor. So there we go. All right, here we go. Down to 10 seconds. And they throw it away. He can run this clock out. And he is, and the Bruins are going to do it. How about that steal by Jake Payne? And ran the clock out for a Bruin ruin. That's exactly what it was, and Jake Payne, who had, along with his teammates across the board, but you got to say Jake Payne had a fantastic defensive game, and that was another one. He forced 5 turnovers in the second half, and the Bruins win it 42-39. Let me wrap it up real quickly here from the floor. It was Ben Spencer with 18 points. He was the game leader. Max Montgomery contributed 9. And we had 6 from Chase Heiss. And looking at the other side of the board, Joe Cole did everything he could to bring Trinity back into it. He ended up with 10. It was 7 for Kason White and 5 for Thomas Thornton, 9 for Trip Hayes, who also had a game-high 13 rebounds. But how about that? Just outstanding defense, and that was what really kept it and delivered it in a package for the Bruins to win it. And we can't say anything at all to describe the defensive game that Jake Payne had, particularly in that second half. But our player of the game overall has to be Ben Spencer with his 18 points, and he was all over it tonight. He shot 50% from the floor, had a big three-pointer during that rally that gave the Bruins a 34-26 lead at the end of the third quarter. And so what a magnificent finish it was as the Bruins split the doubleheader and win it 42-39. I remind you one more time, we are back here on Wednesday afternoon next week for a rare midweek daytime doubleheader. It'll be a 2 o'clock start. We'll have it right here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network and Worthy Road Studios, as well as Facebook for USJ. And so that wraps it up for tonight. Where your final score: the Bruins 42, Trinity 39. And your camera operators for tonight's game: Paul Schultze and Christopher Reasons, and our director, Billy Bolin. And, of course, the executive producer of Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schultze. I'm Steve Beverly. It's been a delight to be with you tonight. It's been a great finish for the Bruins as they win it 42-39. And so until we're with you next Wednesday afternoon live right here at USJ, this is Steve Beverly saying so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.